takes you closer than CNN.
Back again. Which lizard are we going to get out now? This cage says Fire Rock's Castle, right? King Fire Rock's Castle. And we made this cage up in Napa Valley State Park.
This video is not about the cage, John.
Is that right? What's the video about?
Another lizard.
Another lizard, and this lizard is? This is called shaking the lizards down.
Wait a minute. Wait.
No, we're not shaking the lizards down. We're just reaching in for the lizards. The lizard.
But this is not the second one I caught. This was the fifth one I caught.
Okay.
Actually, it was the fourth one I caught.
Okay.
Named them. You know what, John? Say it.
I don't know what it is.
Speed.
Speed. This is Speed. Because it's a speedy lizard. This is the one that climbed on my back?
No, that was Alfredo that you named him.
Oh, Alfredo, yeah. Now these lizards in the wild are wily and fast, and you cannot hardly, they're very hard to catch. They won't stand still, you can't get close to them. And when you do try to get close to them, they run, scamper away, and you have to really jump and surprise them somehow. But when you get them tamed, like Julian has tamed these lizards, they'll pretty much just stay right with them. This is a close-up. Mr. Speed. Yeah.
Speed, do you want to say hello to the camera?
Hello.
Well, I caught Speed. He was very difficult to catch because he went up a tree, a tall tree with lots of pointy leaves around, so I couldn't move anywhere to catch him. But I think I jumped up and hit my hand on the top. He went down the tree. I caught him. That's how I caught Speed. Okay, focus. Don't worry. It's on my shirt. John, I forgot to,
It's a fast lizard, Speed, as the name implies.
John, I forgot to tell how, how I caught Fire Rock.
Right.
Can I say that right now? I caught the one you guys saw before was Fire Rock, remember that one?
Right,
And I caught him on a dead log. He was laying on a dead log, and he wasn't afraid of me. And I got really close to the log, and I got him by the tail. I picked him up by the tail. His tail came off. He went on the ground. He was stunned. He wasn't very fast then, because he was afraid that he got his tail off. And then my friend ran back and, say my friend's name, John?
Joshua Johnson.
Joshua ran back and got the cage from, and I ran and got the cage, and he gave it to me, and I pushed the lizard in the cage and locked it. So that's how I caught Fire Rock.
Cool.
But anyway, about Speed. Do you have anything to say about Speed, John?
He's fast. He's going up the wall.
Yeah, he's going up the wall. Do you have anything else to say about Speed, John?
Yeah, Ralph's going to be surprised when he gets his boat back at the end of the month and it's infested with lizards.
If you put them all in the refrigerator.
Yeah, keep them cold.
Do you have anything else to say about this lizard?
Speed? Now, Speed was which lizard was the one that I was crawling on the ground to try to catch, and he crawled up to my back,
That was Alfredo.
and you guys picked him off my back.
I picked him off your back. That was Alfredo.
Alfredo, yeah, okay.
Wait.
He ran around behind me and crawled up my back.
No, that wasn't Alfredo. That was Prince Charming, the one Joshua named.
Oh, is that right? Prince Charming, okay. You want to take a look at Prince Charming?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, this guy's kind of boring.
Well, he's a fast lizard. He's going to get loose and we're going to have an exciting
I
chase.
do not let the lizards get loose.
Okay, you don't let the lizards get loose. Good.
Oh, guess how, it will take me a second to oh,
All right.
there you are. Got you. Well, Prince Charming, the one Joshua named, is an extremely tiny lizard. There.
Oh, look at that. This is a little tiny guy.
And with his tail, point the camera at me. And with his tail, with his tail and with his body, he doesn't have his tail chopped off. With his tail, with Prince Charming's tail, he is big as a fire rock without his tail.
Wow.
They are the same size, with the smallest lizard with his tail, the biggest lizard without his tail. So, they're kind of the same size until, I meant the length until, Fire Rock's much bigger, actually.
Cool.
He's the smallest lizard that we caught. He caught. John, since you tried to catch him, you explain about him.
Well, where was he? He was near the tent.
Under a rock.
Under a rock. And so I turned the rock over. And then he started scampering away, and I got down on my hands and knees and was trying to feel in the grass for him. And somehow he eluded my hands.
Okay, I'll pretend I was John.
Okay.
Okay. What happened was that I'm going to demonstrate.
Okay.
And keep the camera on the lizard.
Okay.
When John was going like this and trying to catch the lizard, the lizard snuck around, was on his shoe, came up like that, ran up, and was on his back, and I plucked him off, and we got him.
Cool. And I didn't move because I knew he was around my feet and knees, and I didn't want to squash the little guy accidentally. So I stayed perfectly still, and that was the capture of Prince Charming.
What do you have to say about Prince Charming?
Lovely lizard. I hope he grows up to be a big, long alligator.
You think he'll get bigger?
I hope, if he eats. If he eats his crickets.
So, dang it, go in my cheek. It's Charming. Okay, fine. We can go back in the cage.